Hi, friends, and welcome to day 4 of the Mindset Reset. Today, we are going to talk about reframing. And reframing is rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy. And it is a technique that therapists and coaches alike use because it is so powerful. I'm going to give you an example from my own personal life of a way that I use reframing to change a thought that is very negative and recurring for me. And I'm hoping that by doing that, you will be able to recognize a recurring negative thought that you experience and evaluate it and come up with a way to reframe it in a way that serves you better. So here's my negative thought. My negative thought is, I am terrible at managing money. And that is a thought that I have believed, I've been told, and I've struggled with for many years. In fact, I didn't even manage money for years because I didn't even have a clue what was going on in my bank account or in any of our finances as a family. I had no idea what was going on. And a lot of that was because of the belief that I'm just terrible at managing money. So after realizing that that is a thought that has been recurring in my brain over and over again, I realized that it doesn't have to be true. I am fully capable of looking at numbers and evaluating them and realizing how much is going out versus how much is coming in. It really is that simple. But it's hard for me at this point to jump straight to the belief that I am great at managing money. Because at this point, I don't really have a lot of evidence for that. My brain isn't ready to believe that just yet. So the next best thought that I can believe is that I am learning to manage money. That feels so much better to me than I'm terrible at managing money. And it's believable for me. And it's honest, it's true, it's where I'm at. I every month have to look at my finances and evaluate what's coming in and evaluate what I have spent, and it's not always pretty. I don't always like the evidence that I see, but I'm learning and I am working on creating better habits within that. So that being said, that is a negative thought that I have I've examined and I have reframed. So again, my negative thought, I'm terrible at managing money. And my reframed thought is, I'm learning how to manage money. And that is such a more positive thought that helps. It helps with my overall feeling. Like I don't feel so down on myself and I don't have such a heaviness. Like it helps lift a little bit off my shoulders to know that I'm learning to manage money. So I am moving in a positive direction, and that is extremely helpful for my mindset and my mood and my self-confidence, all of those. And there may be some other topics. So maybe your negative thought has absolutely nothing to do with money. Maybe it has to do with the job that you're in. Like your job is miserable. Or maybe it has to do with your eating habits. Maybe your eating habits are so terrible and you're bad at picking healthy foods for yourself. Maybe it has to do with any number of things. Maybe it has to do with the cleanliness of your house. Your house is always dirty. You can never keep a clean house. There are so many negative thoughts that creep in on a day-to-day basis that we may or may not actually notice are there, but they constantly weigh on us. So what I want to challenge you to do today is to recognize one recurring negative thought that you notice has been on repeat in your brain over and over again. I want you to notice it. I want you to evaluate it. And I want you to come up with a reframe that's believable for you and that will improve your positivity. That's it. That's what you're going to do today to help improve your mindset. Let me know what you find out. Let me know what comes up for you. Everybody's is going to be different. Don't be afraid to put it in the chat, because what one person says may help another person realize something that they may not have even realized about themselves. So group sharing is very, very powerful, and I encourage you to do it. Let me know. Let me know what comes up for you. I hope you have an incredible Thursday. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.